Part 1. You want the apartment to be your rules only? Okay. So I, 21F, just wrapped up my junior year at college, and this story takes place over the fall and winter semesters. I lived in a 4-bedroom off-campus apartment with 3 other girls, me, Maya, Rachel, and Taylor. Let me preface this by saying Maya and Rachel were cool, chill, respectful, easy to live with. But Taylor thought she was the main character. She was one of those girls who treated our shared space like her personal castle. She constantly rearranged the living room, blasted study playlists at 7 a.m. on Saturdays, and would leave half-drunk smoothies in the sink like they were decorative pieces. But the real drama started after winter break, when Taylor came back from a transformative trip to her aunt's in LA. She walked in with new sage bundles, a whiteboard labeled intentions, and a whole new attitude. Within a week, she called a house meeting. She brought a literal clipboard and laid out new house rules that she typed up and printed. Some highlights: no shoes anywhere in the apartment. Fine, whatever. No cooking past 9 p.m. because she's trying to align her circadian rhythm. The living room was now a phone-free mindfulness zone. No guests allowed unless it was a collective agreement. Maya laughed. Rachel said, "You know you're not the RA, right?" I asked where these rules were coming from, and Taylor said, "I'm creating structure. This is a shared space, and I think we all need to be more respectful." When we pointed out that she didn't ask or discuss any of this, she pulled the card we all knew was coming. Well, technically, I'm the one on the lease. You're all subletters. So legally, I get the final say. That was true. Taylor had signed the lease originally and got us all to sign individual sublets through the rental app. But up until now, that had never meant anything. We split rent and bills evenly and made decisions as a group. But now, suddenly she was laying down laws like she was queen of apartment 3B. She started enforcing her rules with sticky notes. Kitchen closes at 9. Your slippers are still leaving marks. No phone in the living room. 3rd reminder. We tried to push back, but Taylor kept saying the same thing. I'm on the lease. You agreed to the sublet rules. If you don't like it, you can leave. So we started brainstorming, and that's when I remembered something. Taylor was technically responsible for everything. Utilities, rent payments to the property manager, even maintenance calls, because only the leaseholder could submit them. So if she wanted to run the place like a dictator, then I was going to let her. And that's when the malicious compliance began. The 3 of us stopped cleaning any common area that wasn't explicitly ours. Left our dishes in the sink? Nope. Just left them on our desks. Mail? Sat in the hallway unless it had our names on it. Toilet paper? Not our problem. We each bought our own rolls and stored them in our rooms. Maya even started bringing hers to the bathroom in a tote bag like it was contraband. Taylor's sage bundles mysteriously disappeared. Her Spotify playlist kept getting mysteriously paused when she left her phone unattended. We made zero effort to silence our phones in her mindfulness zone. Then we stopped paying utilities directly to her. We told her, "You're the leaseholder. You're responsible. We'll pay the rental company directly or reimburse with receipts," which, by the way, we had every legal right to do per subletting law in our state. She hated that. But the final straw? Well, that came when her boyfriend started sleeping over regularly. Guess what? Per her own rules. No guests unless it was a collective agreement. We told her he had to go. She was furious, screamed about how we were being intentionally difficult. We smiled. You're the one on the lease. You set the rules. We're just following them. The apartment turned into a passive-aggressive war zone, but we had one more card to play. And when we used it, Taylor's little regime collapsed. Like and follow for part 2.